திருடனே பார்த்து திருந்தாவிட்டால் திருட்டை ஒழிக்க முடியாது. The only way you can abolish robbery is that the robbers individually have to get transformed, not because we talk about it. A woman has to recognize the powers within her for her to lift herself. You don't plead the society. Freedom is not begged, it's taken. There was a girl in a Master of Ceremony speech, in the presence of the entire public, said, every time I hear my parents say that I am ready to educate my brothers as long as they want to study, but as a girl, you will have to get married and settle down. During those times, I feel like going down on my knees and asking this question, why did you create me as a girl, my God? I wish I was born as my brothers. We have come a long way. We still have a long way to go. But here was the scenario in that house where the parents have very clearly told her, you can't study further, then it will be difficult to find a boy for you. But her brother, who was not ready to study, the parents said, study as long as you want to study. And here was this girl in that state, holding me and asking, what is this thing about boy and girl that boys can do and girls can't do, men can do and women cannot do? Because just now in silence I realized I am neither a boy nor a girl. I am just a spirit. And there lies the secret to tap into our Aatmashakti. Spirituality not for spirituality's sake. Spirituality not to treat God as your errands boy, that every time I have a problem I'll come to you and you sort it out for me. Spirituality to derive the deep spiritual power within me, where I don't consider myself or I don't allow the society to see me as a weaker sex or a lesser sex or something that I cannot. Because the entire aspect of sexual discrimination ends at the level of the skin. I've said this before, I want to repeat it again. This is not me. This is just a piece of cotton fabric. Which covers my body. And I think all of you are aware of this. Nobody will mistake my kurta to be me. It is only one superficial covering over me. And if you understand this, then you must understand this. And if this is not me and this is just one outer covering that's covering me, then I know that this thing called skin is also not me. It's just one more covering. Man-made covering, God-given covering. Rendu layer that. And this doesn't define me. Neither the color of the skin, nor its texture, nor the masculineness which the skin, because you cross this skin. So every time I get to see a perverted person, I always tell them, you know the problem with perversion? You're seeing the other person only skin deep. And that's an insult to being a human being. Because an animal cannot see beyond the skin. As a human being, if we cannot see beyond the skin, if skin defines another person for you, it's an insult being a human being. There's no dignity in being a human being for anybody who cannot see beyond the skin. And man and woman, young and old, an Indian or a Pakistani or an African, everything ends with the skin. In your thoughts, this is Sunday is a thought, male thought, female thought. This is a Sunday. Man is thinking or woman is thinking. He is a man. Is it a female thought or male thought? Man can also look at another man and say, no, he is a man. So at thought level itself, there is no man and woman. In our value system, there is no man and woman. In our emotions, there is no man and woman. You are angry. Male anger or female anger? The more and more, at the superficial level, all these fights, all these arguments, all this thing about, I'm not speaking about liberation, equality and all these things. These are all very political and we can keep on discussing this. It keeps us engaged. It doesn't change anything. திருடனே பார்த்து திருந்தாவிட்டால் திருட்டை ஒழிக்க முடியாது. The only way you can abolish robbery is that the robbers individually have to get transformed, not because we talk about it. A woman has to recognize the powers within her for her to lift herself. You don't plead the society. Freedom is not begged, it's taken. It's not asked for, it's taken. Nobody will give you freedom. Freedom is taken. Responsible freedom is taken. Because in the name of freedom, what is happening is not responsible freedom. It is just being a rebel without a cause. I'm not interested in all these political subjects, which makes good news. It's nice to have social media about it. I'm not interested in all these things. There's only one thing that I wanted to speak. The more and more we tap into the inner powers within us, the power of the mind, it has nothing to do with sex. The power of my intelligence, the power and the direction of my intelligence has nothing to do with channelizing my emotions, not letting my energy drained in my emotions, but channelizing my emotions into a resourceful future. And this is not dependent on anybody. This is not dependent on anything. It's all about you. And the most important, to feel closer and closer to God, to embrace silence, to tap into the spiritual powers within you, to grow literally in the glory of a power that all of us have within us, Aatmashakti. And just allowing that to manifest. Then we can get, any one of us sitting here, we can get the world to look up to us. Any one of us. At any stage of our life. I could have lived my entire life for 40 years without goals, without aspirations, brought up in an environment where I never had the need to it. But starting now, I just need to tap into my inner powers and just allow it to manifest in the world outside. I don't have to do anything. I'll find myself empowering the world. I'll find myself leading the world. I'll find the world looking up to me. And irrespective of all that, I'll find meaning and purpose in my own life. I'll live up to the glory of being a woman.